Hello and welcome to English with Altaf. Today we're going to talk about something that most English learners do without even realizing it, translating from their native language to English before they speak. We'll also share a crazy rule that can help you break this habit and speak more fluently.
Yes, Annie. Many learners think translation is helping them, but in reality, it often slows them down and makes their sentences sound unnatural. In this video, we're going to explain why translation can be a problem, what this crazy rule is, and how you can start applying it in your everyday conversations.
All right, let's start by understanding why we translate in the first place. It's natural. When you've been speaking your first language for years, your brain is used to thinking in that language. So, when you try to speak English, you might first think of the sentence in your native language and then try to convert it into English word by word.
Exactly, Annie. But here's the problem. Languages don't match word for word. The sentence structure, the choice of words, the expressions, even the way we describe time or feelings, these can be completely different in English. That's why when you translate directly, you often create sentences that sound strange or incorrect.
And another issue is speed. When you're having a conversation in real life, you don't have the luxury of time to translate every single thought. You have to respond quickly. And that's where direct translation becomes a big obstacle.
Right. That's why I tell my students translation is like training wheels on a bicycle. It helps you in the very beginning, but if you keep using it, you'll never learn to ride freely. You have to take them off if you want to go faster and further.
I like that example. So now let's talk about the crazy rule we promised at the start. The rule is ban translation in your head. It might sound extreme, but it's the fastest way to force your brain to think directly in English.
Yes, it's crazy because at first, it will feel impossible. Your mind will naturally want to go back to your own language, but you have to fight that habit. You do it by surrounding yourself with English listening, reading, speaking, even talking to yourself in English during your day.
So let's make it practical. Imagine you want to say, I'm going to the market to buy some vegetables. If you start in your own language and then translate, you'll think, okay, how do I say I am going? Oh, yes, I am going to market. And then to buy vegetables. That's a lot of steps before you even speak.
But if you train yourself to think in English from the start, you simply imagine the action and the sentence comes naturally. I'm going to the market to buy some vegetables. No translation, no delay, no confusion.
And the way to get there is practice. For example, when you see a chair, don't think of the word in your own language. Just think chair. When you see the sun, think sun. When you're hungry, think I'm hungry directly, without passing through your native language.
Yes, and you can turn it into a daily challenge. For 1 hour every day, only allow your thoughts in English. If you can't think of a word, describe it using other English words instead of going back to your own language. This forces your brain to build the habit of staying in English mode.
Here's another tip: watch or listen to English content that is just slightly above your current level. That way, you can understand most of it, but you also get exposed to new vocabulary and sentence structures. Over time, your brain will absorb them naturally without translation.
And don't be afraid to make mistakes when speaking. When you avoid translation, you might say something slightly wrong at first. but that's part of the learning process. The more you speak directly in English, the more accurate and fluent you become.
Let's give an example conversation. If someone asks you, "How was your weekend?" and you start translating, you might pause, get nervous, and give a short answer like, "It was good." But if you're thinking in English, you can say more naturally, "It was great. I went to the park, met my friends, and had ice cream."
Exactly. Translation often cuts your answers short because you're busy in your head. Thinking in English gives you freedom to express more.
So, this crazy rule of banning translation might feel uncomfortable at first. Your brain might complain, "This is too hard." But if you keep pushing, after a few weeks, you'll notice that English words start coming to you without effort.
Yes, and that's when you know you're making real progress. You'll stop sounding like you're reading a dictionary and start sounding like someone who's living in English.
And here's a secret: thinking in English doesn't just help speaking, it also improves your listening skills, because your brain is already prepared to receive English without converting it.
That's true. If you're translating while listening, you're always one or two sentences behind. But if you think directly in English, you can keep up with native speakers in real time.
So, to sum up, step 1. Notice when you're translating. Step 2. Stop yourself and try to think in English. Step 3. Surround yourself with English and make it your mental default language. Step 4. Be patient. Your brain needs time to adjust.
And remember, this isn't just theory. The students who follow this rule see massive improvement. They go from pausing every few words to speaking in full sentences without hesitation.
All right, before we finish, let's quickly recap what we learned today.
We learned that translating from your native language to English slows you down and makes your sentences sound unnatural. We talked about the crazy rule of banning translation in your head so you can think directly in English.
We also gave practical tips like describing things in English, surrounding yourself with English content, and practicing thinking in English for at least 1 hour a day.
And we showed how this improves not only your speaking, but also your listening and confidence in conversations.
So, if you want to speak English faster, more naturally, and with confidence, follow the crazy rule. Stop translating. Start thinking in English.
And that's all for today's lesson on English with Altaf. Keep practicing, stay consistent, and we'll see you in the next video.